Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Lavender Lay. You can call me Lavender, you can call me Lay, or you can call me Lavender Lay, whichever you choose. We're back with another pick a card reading. I did a poll on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, go ahead, go follow me. Link to my Twitter is down below. But I did a poll on Twitter and choosing which theme would be next for my next pick a card, and you guys chose anime villains. So we've got three groups. Group number 1 is Tomura Shigaraki, group 2 is Orochimaru, and group 3 is Muzan. So what we're going to be looking into is what's blocking your manifestations. Is it you? Is it something in the universe? Something in your circumstances, your environment? We'll be looking into that so you can, maybe change some things that are going on in your life, or, just gets a message to ride out the wave until you're ready. But yeah, so go ahead, pick which one, pick whatever group is calling to you, whichever you're drawn to, and the timestamps will be down below in the description box. I might also put them in the comments. It just depends. It depends if I remember. But let's get into it. Hey Pile 1, so you picked Tomura Shigaraki. I have not watched a lot of My Hero Academia, so I don't know a whole bunch about Shigaraki, besides the fact that he's got crusty lips, and that's not cute. But nonetheless, we're going to be looking into what's blocking your manifestations. So we're going to look into tarot, and then I'll pull some oracle cards afterwards. Yeah. And just so you know, I've said this in my other videos, I'm not the greatest shuffler. You need to look to other channels if you're looking for somebody who's great at shuffling. It's not me. And if you hear screaming in the background, it's my cat, because he doesn't like being left alone. But I have the door closed because I know he cannot be trusted out here. Oh, look at that. We've got one card already. Now I haven't even shuffled. Let's see what it is. 6 of Swords. Okay. What is blocking Pile 1's manifestations? This is a new deck to me, the Japanese Myth Tarot deck. And my hands are small, so it's kind of hard to shuffle because the deck is very long. But we shall prosper. What is coming next? And not next. What's blocking Pile 1's manifestations? Anytime now. Judgment. What's blocking Pile 1's manifestations? See how I keep messing up my words. I cannot talk today. What's blocking Pile 1's manifestations? Ooh, that jumped out. I see. Oh, 2 cards. So the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. Okay. In the back of the deck is the 7 of Wands. Interesting. Let's pull some clarifiers from the Rider Waite. Oh, actually, no, this is the Universal Waite. For Universal Tarot. Can we get clarification for the 6 of Swords? Ooh, that's too much. so I'm not going to take that. We get clarification for the Six of Swords. Okay, we've got the Nine of Wands and the Three of Wands in reverse. Can we get clarification for the Judgment card? I am shuffling very poorly today. Clarification for the Judgment card. Or actually, I think the Three of Wands is the clarification. That's what I'm feeling. So can we get clarification for the Knight of Wands, please? Clarification for the Knight of Wands. Ooh. Ooh, we got the King of Wands. Okay. And can we get clarification for the Page of Wands? Page of Cups in reverse. The back of the deck is the Star. Okay. I feel like there's a story here. So you can see, I'm not sure if you can see. You can see here in the Six of Swords that they're in a boat with all their swords and they're traveling somewhere on some sort of ocean or something. So maybe you recently traveled somewhere, or maybe you moved somewhere, and it's just not been, it's kind of just been like not working out for you, maybe for some reason. Maybe you thought like, oh, okay, if I move to this new place, things will get better, and that hasn't been the case. Things aren't really getting any kind of better. And so you came in with all this, fire energy, and you were so gung-ho about it, and you were charging in with it with this Nine of Wands. But you quickly came to the fact that, like, okay, things are kind of just still the same. I'm still very new to all of this. There's nothing really changed. Nothing's really changed. I'm still the same person as I used to be. And it's prevalent here, like you can even see in the Seven of Wands, like things, you can see how it's blocked off. Like things are still, that's literally your manifestation being blocked off. But I think you can power through this though, because you've got this Nine of Wands, and 9 is close to complete. There's something the cycle is almost finished. You have something, you're just right almost at the crossing line, the finish line. And then, you won't be stuck in this desert and looking far away, like you see here in the Three of Wands. You will be, you'll see this new area, you'll see the prosperity of being in this new area, this new place. And you won't be a Knight of Wands anymore. You'll be a King of Wands. You'll be all in your power. Though I do see with this Page of Cups in reverse, you might be a little bit emotionally unavailable. I'm not sure why that's coming to mind, but let's see. I have some character cards that I personally made. You can see there's Sasuke, I can't say his name, Sasuke Uchiha on the very front. We'll pull some cards to see like which character's energy you're tapping into, and maybe that can help you get out of this blockage of like where you've moved to possibly. But yeah, so let's see. What's blocking? Here we go. So we've got Kyoka Jiro and Mina Ashido. So we've got some double Leo energy. So a quote from Jiro is, "If silence is making you angry, you're the problem." With some personality traits being like calm, straightforward, pragmatic. That's how Jiro is. And then the quote from Mina is, "The old you is not going anywhere with that emo look on your face. If you overcome that gloomy self of yours, let me know." And then the personality traits are cheerful, easygoing, and free-spirited. So maybe there's something that you're being quiet about and you're not speaking up about what it is that you want, and you're not speaking up for those like you're thinking that, oh, my manifestations will just come to me, but have you even said what you want to manifest? You need to say it out loud. You need to maybe write it down, do something, because that's you just thinking it. I feel like you're not putting action towards it, towards what this manifestation you might want is, and you're kind of just hoping it'll fall on your lap. And so because it's not falling on your lap, you're having this like sulky attitude kind of, and you need to get over that kind of attitude where it's just like, I've been trying to manifest and none of my manifestations are coming true, and all I can think is, well, did you put any work towards your manifestation? So, do something. There's look up maybe things with the law of attraction. Listen to, there's plenty of like YouTube videos that you can look up to help with like your manifestations. Writing down is easy. One of the easiest ways to just get your manifestations can't speak flowing, because once you like write it down, it's kind of like set in stone. And yeah, okay, so let's see if we can pull some oracle cards from the Starseed deck and see if we can get any additional messages about what's blocking your manifestations. I'm sorry if I just hit the mic. What is blocking? What additional messages can you give us that are blocking pile 1's manifestations? I feel like I said pile 2 for some reason, but I don't know. But pile 1, we haven't even gotten to pile 2 yet. Ooh, come out. Alright, we've got Earth. Learning how to be human in the world but not of it. So maybe you're attached, there's a lot of things that you're attached to in the world, like a lot of earthly things, and that you need to let go of. Maybe that's what you're trying to manifest. You're trying to manifest so many earthly things, so many materialistic things maybe, and the reason why they're not coming to you is because you probably don't need it. You want it, but you probably don't need it. So maybe manifest something that's, for yourself more. Like, maybe try to manifest more peace for yourself, or just something that's not tied to something material. Because I feel like that's what's holding you back, is trying to manifest something that's material versus just manifesting something that's, not tangible. And I feel like if you try to manifest something that's not tangible, then you'll get, those material things. They may come along, but until you do that, you're not going to be getting anything really. But let's see. What additional messages can you give us for pile 1? What's blocking their manifestations? What's blocking pile 1's manifestations? Sorry, adjusting myself. What's blocking pile 1's? Ooh. This one. I think it's 2. Okay. Yeah. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Yes. Activated Earth. Power places. Ley lines. Trust where you're led. Yeah. Be weird. Be your truest self. That's probably what's also blocking your manifestations. You're trying to, not hold on to the things that are true to you, true to who you are. And that's not cute. But you aren't for everyone. You are who you are. And if people can accept that, then they're not meant to be in your life in the first place. So bump that. And trust where you're being led. You're being led down this path because it's the path that you're meant to take. And at this point, you're probably straying away from the path that you're meant to take by not being your true self and trying to be like everybody else. You are who you are. Be you, and that will bring you all that you need in this world. So let's pull some self-care cards for things you can do to unblock your manifestations. What can pile 1 do to unblock their manifestations? What can pile 1 do to unblock their manifestations? Movement. Yeah. Maybe do some yoga, dance, do something. Something to get you moving. Go on walks. Get some fresh air. Go swimming. Because I know we just went through like a crazy heat wave just recently here in New England. So maybe it's hot where you're at. But so go swimming. Go to the ocean if you have access to that. Go to a lake, a creek, something. Get your body moving. You're really needing that in this moment. Not gonna take that because that came out in a huge chunk. What else can pile 1 do to unblock their manifestations? That almost came out. What else can... Ooh! There we go. Sex. Okay. Yeah, that's another kind of movement. Maybe that's, you have something, because I was picking up that you being emotionally unavailable. Maybe it's been a while since you've done the deed. And if it has, sis, whoever you are, I know it's rough out here in these dating streets. But you know, maybe fool around a little bit safely, please, safely. Because you don't want to, you know, in this day and age, you don't want to and get somebody pregnant or end up pregnant. Because, you know, we're in some trying times. But yeah, maybe, you know, your next sexual partner is the person that you're meant to be with. That's not going to resonate for everybody. That's not going to happen to everybody, but it's, you know, it's possible. Anything is possible in this world. And, you know, and then they help you to learn to be your true self and blah, 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 and all that stuff. But yeah, or you can just, you know, you deserve the pleasure. You don't really need to have a reason to have sex besides, you know, wanting to connect with another person intimately. But let's see, let's get one last card. What can pile 1 do to unblock their manifestations? This one. Use your hands while you're having sex. When you're doing the movements, use your hands. Do all the things. Like she's doing pottery. You don't have to do pottery, even though that would be really cool. That's a cute self-date, you know. If you're trying to date yourself, that's a cute date to do. You know, go to some like pottery place and paint some pottery, and then, you know, do all the things, take yourself out on a date, that kind of thing. But yeah, so this is all that I'm seeing for you, pile 1. If you like this video and the message resonated with you, give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below. Maybe, you know, comment down below what things you do want to manifest. Get a head start on writing it down, because, you know, typing it still counts, even if you're not physically like writing it with like pen and paper. Yeah, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to click the post notification bell so you don't miss out on my next video. And don't forget to follow me on the rest of my social medias. I'll probably, until I've got my Patreon up and running, the polls for like what my next video should be will continue to run on my Twitter, so go ahead and check out my Twitter so you can participate in the polls when I post them and stuff. But yeah, and be on the lookout for my Patreon. You can technically subscribe to it already, but I don't have anything up just yet. Probably after this, the next video that I do will probably have be for Patreon, so, you know, be on the lookout for that. I'll let you guys know. Either up, I might put like a pinned comment or something on here, on this, under this page, or something like that. But yeah, that's all I have. Bye. Hey pile 2, if you picked Orochimaru, then this is your message about what's blocking your manifestation. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is I'm going to pull some tarot cards. I'll get clarifiers with the Universal Tarot. This is the Japanese Myth Tarot. Oh, got the Fool. Then I'll pull some oracle cards, including some character cards that I made. And then at the end, we'll see like what self-care you can do to unblock your manifestations. But yeah, let's get into it. So what is blocking pile 2's manifestations? And this is the Japanese Myth Tarot deck, and it's very long and I have small hands, so it's kind of hard to shuffle, but we're going to make it through because I made it through pile 1. Alright, so we've got the 5 of Swords. Ooh, that was quick. We've got the 4 of Cups. I'm already feeling like there's something going on. What's blocking pile? Ooh, just this card. The Moon. What's blocking pile 4? Pile 2's. We don't even have a pile 4 today. And the Ace of Cups. Okay. So I feel like you're trying to manifest love and it's not really working out. You've offered the kind of love. You've got the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're even trying to rush into this. Like you've offered somebody your cup and they wouldn't accept it. So you tried offering somebody your sword and they still wouldn't accept it, and it's messing with your emotions because you have all this love that you want to give and nobody's taking it and you're rushing in to do it, but it seems like none of your efforts are really you know, coming to fruition. Like nothing's really working. But let's pull some clarifiers. Whew, that's the whole deck there. Yeah, disclaimer, I'm not the greatest shuffler, and I will never claim to be. I'm just trying my best out in these streets. But can we get a clarifier for the 5 of Swords, please? Ooh, got the Tower and the 4 of Cups. Do you want to be reverse or... Ooh, stay still, Tower, please. Even though I know you're falling. Do you want to be reverse or upright? Reverse or upright? Reverse. Alright, so can we get a clarifier for the Moon, please? Alright. We've got the Chariot, and I believe that's the 9 of Wands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. And the back of the deck is the Devil. Alrighty. So I feel like you need to stop offering your cup to everybody that you're coming across, because nobody's accepting it, and you need to accept that. I feel like this is not the time for you to be manifesting anything in love. And once you stop trying to manifest it, then you'll start to move forward. And you'll move forward very quickly with this 9 of Wands. But you're kind of like, you're so attached to having this love. You can see these two people are connected by chains. You're so chained to the idea of having this love that you're not seeing that it's not really being fruitful in your life. And so I think you should let go of it, and then that's when it'll come in for you. Which I know it kind of sounds like the whole, love will come to you when you least expect it and all that, and not all that bullshit. But so excuse my French, but yeah, it's bullshit. But I really feel like there's something, because you're so focused on love, you're not seeing something else that's going on in your life. And you're so focused on love, like maybe there's some real problems that you have in your life that are going on right now, but you think that, oh, I'll be so much happier if I could just have somebody, if I could just get the one and I can settle down and all that stuff. Which, I've been in that place, and it was, it was a hard place to be. But you really need to get out of it, because it's not healthy, to say the least. But yeah, but let's get some character cards to see what else is blocking your manifestations and what energies are in the way as well, or just what energies are there in general. Alright, so we've got Denki Kaminari and Eijiro Kirishima. I always like saying that. So we've got Libra energy and we've got Cancer energy. So Denki's quote is, "Don't insult what you don't know." His personality traits are social, energetic, casual, blunt. And Kirishima's energy is, "Get harder and become a wall that will never fall." Manly, and his personality traits are manly, have to add that in there, boisterous, outgoing, and courageous. So, maybe you've been insulting like being single and like, oh, the single life isn't shit and all this other stuff. But maybe it's the best thing for you right now, because you probably don't even have a foundation within yourself to sorry, my cat distracted me. You don't have a foundation within yourself to even if you got into a relationship, okay, then what? Like, what are you going to do with that relationship? There's so many things within yourself that you need to work on to build that foundation first within yourself. That way you're secure in yourself before you get into a relationship. And that's why love is not coming for you yet. So like Kirishima says, get harder and become a wall that will never fall. So that way, yeah, if you say you get into a relationship and maybe that relationship doesn't work out, you still leave that relationship. You don't leave that relationship in complete pieces. You still leave completely whole. You enter whole and you leave whole. Nobody can break down that wall, that love that you have for yourself, because you have such like a sturdy foundation within it. But yeah, let's see if we can get some additional messages from the Starseed Oracle. Holding it wrong. What additional messages, sorry, I burped. What additional messages can you give pile 2, please? Woo! Ooh, she is beautiful. Okay, so we've got double mission, all paths lead home, and breath of the cosmos. I just want y'all to see this beautiful person's face, because yes, I'm loving the gold. That's everything. But yeah, double mission, light worker starseed, serve the world by being you. Yes, build yourself up, build up your confidence, build up everything that's about yourself, and really tap into who you are and what you want to bring to this world. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Yes, turn your gaze within. Everything everything that you're looking for, you can provide for yourself. And that's not to say that you shouldn't have somebody. Sorry, something fell. That's not to say that you don't deserve anybody or anything like that. But somebody coming into your life should not be like, I know everybody says like, oh yeah, this is my other half, but you're not half, you're whole. Somebody coming into your life should be the icing on the cake, not the main part of the cake. You know? And then breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Yeah, it feels like you are kind of micromanaging the universe. Like the things you're trying to manifest, especially within this love of yours, you know, you're trying to like say like, I want this and 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 this, when maybe you might not need all those things, especially when it comes to love. So, you know, try to turn it within. Like, you're asking for all those things, but do you have all those things at the same time? So maybe, you know, tap into that. I'm gonna be right back. I'm back. There was only a second for you guys, but you know, my cats be getting into everything. But we're gonna move on and look at what self-care you can get into to unblock this manifestation. Because you know, self-care is the best care. Doing things for yourself, for the well-being of yourself, is what you can do. It's the best thing that you can do. So what self-care things can pile to get into to unblock their manifestations? Whew. Okay, you guys are also getting sex. Personally, I don't recommend that. Maybe sex with yourself. Get a toy of some sort. I think you should be, not to say you should be alone for whatever, but, you know, there's nothing wrong with pleasuring yourself. I think, like I said, you shouldn't be focused on love, and I don't think, you know, having sex with somebody else is necessarily going to help you in not focusing on love anymore. So, but let's see what else we get. What can pile to get into to unblock their manifestations? There we go. Okay, we got 2 cards. Massage, ooh, yes, and make a vision board, yes. So, you know, yeah, treat yourself to a massage. You know, you deserve it. I don't think a lot of people actually put effort into going out and getting a massage. I think it's actually well worth it. I definitely should get one. I definitely need one. Because I've never had a massage before, and I feel like that's an experience everybody should have in their life. And make a vision board. Like you can see on this person's wall, it says like, I'm healthy, I believe in me, be an inspiration. It says healing yoga. You can see there's even a tarot card there, the High Priestess, listen to your heart. But yeah, create a vision board, something that you want to do to, you know, empower yourself and do more for yourself. And then I feel like once you put those things out there, you know, all the rest of the things that you've been wanting will come. Sorry, I sneezed. But yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys today. yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. If this resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below. I told Pile 1 to, tell me what their manifestations are down in the comments. Tell me what you would want to put on your vision board down in the comments. I would love to see that. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the post notification bell so you don't miss out on my next video. Also, this current video was chosen by people on Twitter and a poll that I made. In the future, when my Patreon is like fully going, all the polls for like the next videos will be up on there. But for now, you can follow me on Twitter. That way you don't miss out on the next poll that I put out. I'm probably gonna put one out after I upload this video. But yeah. And I'll let you guys know the details on my Patreon that's coming soon. It's not completely set up yet. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and bye. Hey Pile 3, if you picked Muzan, then this is your reading. Muzan is definitely one of my favorite anime villains, just because I like the fact that he is, or I'm gonna say they, because I truly believe that Muzan is non-binary, because they change their form and the way that they present themselves in so many different ways. It's very gender fluid, so they're like my favorite anime villain. If you want to know my favorite like overall all-time villain, it's the Joker, because I love Batman and the Joker is just absolutely crazy. But yeah, we're gonna get into what's blocking your manifestations. We're gonna pull some tarot cards, and then I have some character cards that I pulled, so we can get sort of like additional messages, including some like zodiac energies. We'll pull from the Starseed Oracle, and then at the end I'll pull from the Self-Care Oracle to see what self-care that you can get into to unblock your manifestations. But yeah, let's get into the reading. It's been very interesting, Pile 1 and Pile 2. Very different messages, so I'm excited to see like what your guys' message is going to be. So what is blocking Pile 3's manifestations? Oh, that wanted to come out too. So we've got the Moon and the Three of Pentacles. Let's see. What's blocking Pile 3's manifestations? They've got the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. And the back of the deck is the King of Cups. I feel like you're being a little too generous with your emotions. Like you're giving everything to everybody. Like, see, this person already has like so many swords, and you're still giving them like, what's your last sword? And even here, like, you're giving this little bunny rabbit this reed of some sort. And the moon, the moon really represents like your emotions, your self-image, and all that stuff. And you seem to be a very giving person, but that's literally what's blocking you. And even with the King of Cups, like the King of Cups is like your emotions. He's very in tune with his emotions, but that's what you're giving away. You're giving it away too much. And I want to say I suggest you stop, but that's easier said than done. Let's pull some clarifiers first and see if we can get, because I feel like there's more to this story here. Can we clarify the moon, please? Can we clarify the moon? Three of Wands. Okay. Can you clarify? It's kind of funny because Three of Wands came in pile one's reading, but it came in reverse as a clarifier. Can we get a clarification for the Three of Pentacles, please? Clarification for Three of Pentacles. The King of Wands. Okay. Can we get clarification for the Ten of Wands? That's too many. Clarification for the Ten of Wands. Actually, that king. Do you want to be upright or reverse? Reverse. Can we get clarification for the Nine of Wands, please? Ooh, it's a terrible shuffle. Clarification for the Nine of Wands. I feel like the Empress wanted to show itself there. I just wanted to mention that, but it didn't come out. This is too much. I'm not sure what you're trying to tell me. Clarification, one card, please, for the Nine of Wands. This is taking a bit. Okay, there we go. The Four of Cups. In the back of the deck is the Justice in reverse. So, okay. I feel like there's a journey of some sort that you're supposed to be taking, and you haven't taken it yet. Like, somebody's been offering you this journey, and you're just kind of just sitting there and refusing, and you're not budging at all with this Chariot in the reverse. And it's like, they're very passionate about this, and they're like, yeah, like, go on this journey, blah, 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 blah. But you're just kind of like sitting there like, no, I can't just, you know, up and leave. I've got these things, and, you know, this person needs me and all this other stuff. But, you know, you can't always be constantly giving to others. You have to also give to yourself. It's like when you take I don't know if you've ever been on a plane, but if you've been on a plane, they always tell you to put your oxygen mask on first before helping others, because you're no good to others if you pass out while giving them their mask from lack of oxygen. So, you know, put your oxygen mask on first, and then you can help other people. It's the same thing here. You need to help yourself first before you can help others, before you can do for others. You need to be giving more to yourself, and that's with blocking your manifestations. It's like everything that you're getting, you're giving it to somebody else. You're not giving anything to yourself. You're giving it to everybody else gets a piece except for you. And that's not fair. You need to be giving more to yourself. But yeah, we're going to pull some character cards to get some additional energies. And what's blocking your manifestation? Well, that just happened. Okay, everything's falling in this reading. But yeah. Oh well. Let's see. What energies are also this flipped over? So we've got Obanai, Iguro. It'd be so cute if we got Mitsuri. Because they're, you know, my favorite couple. What energies are blocking pile 3s? We've got Hinata. And we've got, we got Mineta. I hate him so much. I don't watch My Hero Academia that much, but I definitely don't like Mineta. but that's neither here nor there. So what energies we've got? We've got Virgo energy, we've got Capricorn energy, and we've got Libra energy. So we've got 2 earth and 1 air. So Ikaros says we have to go into the shadows or the demon won't show its face. His personality traits are strict, merciless, and self-loathing. Then Hinata's quote is, when I watch you, I feel strong, like I can do anything, that even I am worth something. And then Mineta's quote is, being a hero doesn't make you cool, they're heroes because they're cool. And then I forgot to mention Hinata's personality traits are timid, soft-spoken, thoughtful, and polite. And Mineta's is perverted, hypocritical, and blunt. But yeah, I feel like you don't see the person. I feel like whomever you're giving to, you don't see the wrong the wrong in giving to this person. You feel like it's very innocent, like there's no problem. You have no problem with giving to this person, but there's so much problems with you giving to this person. It's almost like they're taking advantage of you, and you feel this attachment to them that it's just like giving them more credit than they deserve. Like, when I watch you, I feel strong, like I can do anything, that even I'm worth something. But you don't need to see somebody else to feel worth something. You have worth all on your own. And it's like it says, being a hero doesn't make you cool, they're heroes because they're cool. You're already cool. You're already a hero just in being yourself. You don't need to do all these things to be the hero. You're already a hero just doing what you need to do for yourself and being you. But yeah, let's pull some Starseed Oracle cards to get some additional messages. Let me get additional messages for pile 3, please. Ooh, some self-care cards got mixed into that. Ooh. Okay. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came on. Time is not running out. Yes, it's not too late to start focusing on yourself. You're not too far gone into this. You can there's still a way out. There's still a way to put more effort into yourself. And we'll get into that when we pull the self-care cards, like ways that you could put more effort into yourself. But can we get additional messages for pile 3, please? Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within yourself, or lies within you. An empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Yes, you're taking in something that's not for you, and it's this energy of this person that you're attached to, and you feel like everything, like almost like they're a god or something. I don't know. I feel like this little. That's what's coming to mind, but I feel like that's little. But you know, you have the intelligence of the universe that inside of you. If you just listen to your intuition and not your anxiety, the things that are blocking your manifestations will come to you. You know, you gotta just, you know, the card says, trust the timing. Don't absorb what's not yours, and everything will become unblocked. So let's see what self-care that you can get into to unblock your manifestations. What self-care can pile 3 get into to unblock their manifestations? or small hands. These decks are so big and my hands are so small. There we go. Health checkup. Yeah, go to the doctor. I don't take this as medical advice. I'm not a medical professional in any way. The most I work as a pharmacy technician. I know about medications. I cannot prescribe medications or anything like that. But yeah, go get a checkup. Maybe you haven't had a checkup in a while. If you're around that age, maybe you haven't had a pap smear. I'm not sure why that's coming into mind, but that's coming into mind. Just, you know, an overall a yearly physical. There's nothing wrong with getting a yearly physical. Maybe it's been a while since you've gotten one. I know not everybody has health insurance because the United States is way behind and just not have universal health care like we should, but that's another topic for another day. But yeah, health checkup, always a good idea to get one of those. I've been going to the doctor a lot recently, not for a health checkup but just because my body hates me. But yeah, look to the stars. Yes, maybe look into your birth chart. I always recommend people read their birth charts because they can always learn so much more about themselves. And just like, it's not, a lot of people think of it as like, oh my god, I can look into, like, it's just telling me like what my personality is. But no, like, reading your birth chart, if you're, for example, if you're looking at your Venus sign, that's the way that you can learn to love yourself. If you're looking at your Mars, you can be, if you're looking at like the characteristics and stuff of your Mars sign, it can help you be more efficient with doing things if you're doing it in a way that's, you know, appropriate for you, that's helpful for you. There's a lot of benefits to reading your birth chart that people don't know. And also, you know, keeping track of the transits that are going on. Like, I believe there's like multiple retrogrades going on. Like, I think we're in a Jupiter retrograde. Saturn retrograde is about to start, I think. It's either started or it's about to start. We're not in a Mercury retrograde yet. We've already had one like a couple of months ago. And I'm sure we're having one more before the year ends. But yeah, just keeping track of like the different astrological transits that are going on and events. Keep on top of things. Oh, we're in a Chiron retrograde, that's for sure, and that's affecting everybody. And woo, if you've got some childhood trauma or just trauma of any kind, I know you're going through it this Chiron retrograde. But let's see, let's get one last card. What self-care can pile 3 get into to unblock their manifestations? I'm not sure why I said that so slowly. Okay, so 2 more cards wanted to come out. Alright, we got abundance planning and spend time with animals. Yes. So maybe this person has been financially dependent on you, and you keep giving them money and giving them, and you know, you haven't been, and it's been affecting your financial life because you keep having to give this person money and you don't really have money to give. Not to say you're broke, but it's still just like, you know, with inflation and all that stuff, you know, giving people money at this time is not like super easy to do, because we're all struggling out here except for like rich people, which is why we should eat the rich. But that's another story for another day yet again. But yeah, but spend some time with animals. If you don't have like a domestic animal, maybe go to the zoo. That's coming to mind. Or if you do have some animals, you know, spend some time with them. I've got 2 cats who have been disturbing me throughout this reading by meowing at the door because I won't let them in, but they know they're not supposed to be out here. But yeah, you know, animals have a lot of therapeutic qualities to them that could really help you. And you know, also, you know, that unconditional love that they have, that's so sweet. And when they're all cute and stuff. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you liked this reading. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below. You know, tell me what's going on. Maybe somebody else in the comments can help you out as well. We're trying to build this community here, so that way we all help each other out. If you would like me to read your birth chart, I definitely can do that for you as well. Maybe, you know, DM me on like Instagram or Twitter or something, and I'll help you out with that. I love reading people's birth charts. It brings me great joy to see how people's planets were aligned when they were born. But yeah, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click the post notification bell so you're notified when I upload another video. By the way, this video was voted upon on Twitter. In the future, I'll be doing video polls on my Patreon when that's up and running. Technically it's up now, but it's not, you know, completely finished or anything. So I'll let you guys know when you can start, you know, if you want to, you know, become a patron, when you can start doing all that stuff. But yeah, but thank you for your time. Thank you for the, I want to thank the spirit guides and stuff, and the powers that be for, you know, helping me with this reading and bringing this message to you. But yeah, have a great rest of your day.